it's your girl T, and I am back with another video. If you cannot tell by the title, then it is a story time. Hold up, I just realized something. So I've been giving y'all videos every Friday at 6 o'clock consistently. So I think it's about time to officially add to my intro. Welcome back to my channel. Consistency, vibrations, all in the air. No, but like I said, today video is going to be a story time. A juicy story time at that. With that being said, let's just get right into it. So this story time is gonna be about the time that I found out my boyfriend had a baby by my cousin. So let's just break this down. As messy as it may sound, it's kind of, I mean, when you pull out the facts and we, deliver the facts, it might make it a little bit less messy, okay? So first off, let me just introduce y'all to how it all started. So I met this ex who I kind of already knew about him. Like, I don't want to say like I really knew him, but like knew of him more. Like, I guess you can say more or less, like around middle school time. I mean, he was like a name people knew in the town that I stay in. So I just remember he was just always fine. I'm like, he just always looked good. That's what I knew. I'm like, people say his name, like, yeah, he looked good. Everybody knew that. So, and I just remember, him looking good. I never knew him personally. I would just like see him and other people be like, that's the and I'm like, oh, okay, he was decent. He was decent. But I was never interested in dating him, especially back then, because, honey, a girl was not all this. Wasn't nobody checking for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, wasn't nobody checking for me. Wasn't nobody worried about me. So, definitely wasn't interested in talking to him. As years go by, he ended up, like, wanting to talk to me and things like that. Like, always in my inbox, trying to get up with me. Mind you, throughout this whole time, like, I didn't keep up with him. I didn't know who he had dated, if he had kids, how many kids he had, who his kids was by, like I don't know nothing. So with that being said, like, he used to just always see me out whenever I would be out, because I don't really go out much, especially around here. But when I would come out, he would just like always just stare at me and just be like fixated on me. Like, it was literally one time, like this party that I had went to, I was actually like dating the guy that was kind of like throwing the party. So I was like up on the stage and he was like walking through the crowd and he like locked eyes on me and like just started walking towards me, and I'm like looking at him like, whoa. And I just seen like the girl like right there behind him, so I'm like, rude, fuck boy. No, but serious. So they ended up like going off to the side or whatever, and I was just like still on the stage or whatever, and that was that. And that's pretty much how it happened. Like, every time he would see me out like at a party or something like that. So when things got a little bit more interesting was, he still inboxing me, still trying to get up with me still not giving him no play, like won't even give him my number. And so New Year's Day come, and like I said, I don't really ever go out, but I let my aunts talk me into going out this night, which was New Year's. Because we all meet up at my grandma's house and we always bring the new year in together with each other. We have appetizers, all that stuff like that. And then once we bring the year in together, everybody kind of go their separate ways, whether it be to go to sleep or go out, whatever. And I let my aunts talk me into it. I blame y'all. I blame y'all for this relationship. So everything that came out of it, I blame y'all. So we end up going out. So we're at the party and I end up seeing him or whatever, and I'm like, he's looking at me, and like I told y'all, every time he see me out, he would like stare at me and like lock eyes with me. So I'm like, do not make eye contact, do not make eye contact, don't do it, like, don't do it. So end of the party, Everybody's walking out. I purposely tried to make sure that he had already left the building. Unfortunately, I didn't do good enough because when I thought he was already gone and I'm making my way out the door, here he is. Boom. You trying to avoid me? You trying to avoid me? You ain't gonna write me back. You ain't gonna write me back on Facebook. And I'm just like, don't you got a girlfriend? I'm like, you got a girlfriend, right? He like, oh my mama ain't got no girlfriend. Oh my mom, oh my mama ain't got no girlfriend. And I'm like, okay. Anyway, so we got our separate after that. And oh, I forgot he said this too. He was like, hopefully next time I inbox you, you can like, finally give me your number or whatever. So I'm like, I kept walking. My auntie and them giggling and laughing because they used to how this stuff go. Like when it comes to me. So I'm just like, whatever. Keep going. He ended up inboxing me. And I'm just like, whatever. So I'm gonna give him my number and I'm just like, he's gonna mess this up before like he's gonna turn me off so fast that it's not even, he's not gonna last. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But he tricked me. He tricked me, y'all. He tricked me. He tricked me. I say he tricked me because in the very beginning, everything was like really, really nice. And I don't know, he just kind of really introduced me to a lot of things like I had never experienced. Like my previous relationship before him that was very serious, like I don't know, like this guy, like here we are, this guy, and he's like taking you on these dates, want to spend all this time with you, treating you so nicely, just like making you feel so loved. And I think it's basically because like I feel like he really was into me, and as time go by, I think he really, really did love me. I think it's just, I kind of also feel like he kind of loved me too much, but that'll be another story time, okay? And then here it is, this other guy where he says he likes you and y'all dating, but he does all this fucked up ass shit. And then it's like, I don't know, I was always trying to show him, like how much I appreciated him and like our relationship, and was like to the point where I almost feel like I was buying him. Like every time I would go out of town, like I would go to Chicago and I would like come back with things for him, my godson, my sister, like, but he ain't never do none of that stuff for me. But I don't know, goofy. I was a kid. Like I was little, still wet behind the ears or whatever. But anyway, so yeah, so he was like taking out dates all the time. Always wanted to spend time with me. Like I just wasn't used to that. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't used to that. So everything was like really, really good. As we get closer to each other or whatever, and I get to like being like around his kids and stuff like that. I think even before that, I started asking like, how many kids do you have? Like, who's your baby mamas? And he told me all his baby mamas. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, I don't know none of them. I'm like, I don't know none of your baby mamas. And then he's like, he don't say nothing. So I'm like, later, this is what blows me, because he told me like, who all his baby mamas was, but I didn't, I didn't know, whatever. So more time go by, we're dating longer. It was like one day, I was on Facebook, and like I'm just scrolling, and I think I was on my sister's page. I think my sister, was that my sister page? My sister had posted something on I don't know, I was on my sister, somehow I was on my sister page, and I seen, because my sister does hair, my older sister. Well, she doesn't do hair, like, she's not like a hairstylist, like, but she can do some hair, basically. So, she'll do people hair every once in a while. But anyway, so I seen like she had did a picture of this girl hair, and like, you just be on Facebook, you just be browsing and being nosy and stuff like that. So like I'm like scrolling, I'm like, see somebody got their hair done by my sister, and it's like the girl who hair she did commented and was like, "Thank you for doing my hair, cousin." Now, mind you, my big sister is my big sister, but it's through my dad's side. So when I seen the girl call my sister her cousin, I'm like, okay, maybe it's on her mom's side because we just share the same dad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, okay, that might be like on her mama's side. Then I see one of the people that I know is my cousin, and she comments like, "Cute cousin." I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. And I remember this exact day, and I literally took my phone. I went running to my aunt, and I like took the picture, and I said, "Auntie," I said, "does this girl look like she's related to me?" And my aunt said, I mean, she kind of got them eyebrows. And I'm like, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking the exact same thing. Because I'm like, my sister did her hair, and she called my sister her cousin. But I'm like, maybe she's my sister's cousin on her mom's side. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, but then my other cousin that I know is like my cousin on my dad's side is like cousin, and I'm like, oh my god. So after my aunt was like, I mean, she kind of got y'all eyebrows, I'm like, I know, that's what I'm saying. So I call my cousin at the I'm not gonna say cousin at the time, but my cousin that I had started actually getting really close with on my dad's side, who we actually kind of like double dated for during Valentine's Day. I called her and I was like, do you know this girl named such and such? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, is that our cousin? And she's like, yes. And I'm like, why didn't nobody tell me? I'm like, because like that's his baby mom. Like, why didn't nobody tell me that he has a baby? Like, y'all let me date him. I can understand, like, on my own, like, I don't know what's going on, and like we start dating, and it is what it is. But like when we start double dating, and y'all know that I'm officially like dating this dude, and he taking me out for Valentine's Day and buy me Valentine's Day's gift, and we double dating, why would y'all not tell me? Y'all like, I'm literally like, just now, I'm not gonna say just now, but as time has gone by, have gotten closer to people on my dad's side. But it's like, what the heck? Nobody gonna tell me? Nobody gonna tell me nothing? Y'all just gonna let me look crazy. Y'all, this girl wanna fight me, but but we ain't gonna go there, cause Shorty wanted to fight me. Shorty wanted to fight me a couple times. He probably, when I tried to leave him, or he get mad about some stuff, it's been times where he threatened he was gonna have her beat me up. But that's it. We're gonna talk about them. Whoa. No, but yeah, so then I call him, and I'm like, so you have a baby by a girl that's supposed to be my cousin? And he couldn't even say anything, because he already knew, like, he knew that she was related to my dad's side of the family. I just never knew her. I just never like met her, like nothing. Like, even when she like felt the need to like start beefing with me over him, because obviously he was still he infidelities, he was still messing with her, period. And she felt the need to dislike me or whatever. She couldn't even pronounce my name, so that's how, like, she didn't even know how to say my name. Like, she would call me like Tia, and I'm like, that ain't my name, sis. Like, that ain't my name. but I never knew her, never met her a day in my life. Like, when I told y'all, like, when I was like getting to know him more, and he was like telling me, like, and I'll ask him, like, how many kids you have, who's your baby mama's, and he said her name, like, there was no recollection, because she doesn't even have the same last name that I have. Like, I have my father's last name proudly, but she doesn't have the same last name as me. So I I didn't know. Like when he said that was his, like I didn't know. Like I didn't know. So after that, what's funny is I ended up talking to his mom, and it was like, I think it was like time that went by or whatever, and oh, she was telling me how she talked to his grandma and was like, T done found out. T found out. T done found out. So like I told you, he already knew. He already knew, and he probably was worried about the day when I would find out, or when somebody would tell me that, you know, he dated her in the past or whatever, and they ended up having a baby. But I didn't know. So like, yeah, I just remember her telling me like how she told his grandma like, Tina found out. Tina found out. And yeah. So after, I mean, he really didn't have nothing to say. He just like, I don't know. And I was already like sprung then. It took a long time for me to find out, like, and it literally took me like just being on my sister's page. But other than that, I probably would have never found out unless she found out about me, and then she seen my last name and she probably said something to me about it. But she ended up saying things to me later, like, you know, well, kind of saying to him like she wanted to have like woman-to-woman conversations, and I'm just like, I don't really do that. Like, I mean, like so many females inbox me on, like, I'm not gonna say so many females, but a lot of like, they be wanting to talk, and I just be like, it ain't nothing. I don't. What do you want to talk about? Like, if I'm supposed to be, like, I can understand her situation. Like, we never met each other a day in life. I didn't know you was my cousin. I didn't know you existed. You didn't know I existed, and unfortunately, the situation happened. But like in the other situations where I'm in a relationship and you messing with my man and you want to talk to me, what we got to talk about? What we got to talk about? Because honestly, 9 times out of 10, I probably done already tried to leave, but he won't let me leave. Let's be honest. Because I done tried to leave a couple and they won't let me leave. But that's another story. So, I just don't be getting what's the point of having like woman-to-woman conversations. Especially when I know for a fact that you know about me. Like, so many, oh, Jesus. That's a whole nother story time. That's a whole nother story time. I know we kind of like just, this story time is pretty much over. Like, that's the time I found out my boyfriend had a baby by my cousin. I don't know what else to say. But he was really wrong though, because he knew my last name, and he knew, because I have my father's last name. He knew that she was related to my father's side of the family, so he already knew from the moment he tried to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? From the moment he was inboxing me, before he even got my number, he knew what it was, who I was. So really, he was the one that was wrong. I just hate that at the time I wasn't really close or knew a lot of other people on my father's side of the family to know that, hey, you know, that's my cousin, or you got a baby on my cousin, you know, no, that's not okay. But, you know what I mean, we ended up dating each other for 5 years. Very toxic, a little abusive, but I'm out of it. I don't want to call him a trickster, but he definitely knew what it was, and he definitely should have just, I mean, I don't know if he thought he was just gonna like mess with me and like never mess with me again, but there is no man that ever been in my presence and just thought, oh, I'm never gonna be around her again. It don't happen like that. It don't happen. It don't happen. Okay? So, I don't know what he thought it was gonna be, but he ended up being attached to me for 5 years. So, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, very toxic, very roller coaster, very just, and I don't say that to like, you know, but it is what it is. I feel like if I can forgive other people, I can forgive him. And I don't know, I like to make a lot of excuses for people. So with that being said, I feel like if I can sit there and forgive somebody else and say that they were that way to me because they weren't in their right mind because of a certain substance, then I can forgive him too and say that, it was abusive. Denying that would be, just don't do that because that's disrespectful. But I do forgive you, and I'm not making excuses, but I'm just learning to, you know, take a step back and kind of like, evaluate things a little bit better instead of just being like, this is what you did, this is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta sit back and be like, this is what happened, and these is what, factors that contribute to it happening. Because there's things like he said, like he didn't remember doing to me, and I'm just like, you don't remember doing this, you don't remember saying this, you don't remember anything. But that's how it goes. That's another day, another time, another discussion. Maybe I can open up about that. I don't know. I contemplated about opening up to that, and that's another thing that, if you follow me on Snapchat, or you watch my Get to Know Me video, then like I said, I like to write and I like to share a lot of things that's on my heart or that I wrote on my Snapchat from time to time. And so I've talked about a lot of things that I've been through. I haven't just been in one abusive relationship, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So yeah, but that is it for this story time. I know it kind of, flipped the script towards the end, but you know how it goes when you're talking about certain individuals. A little something, everything come out. But that being said, that is it. I really hope y'all enjoyed this story time. I really hope to see you guys back on my channel very, very soon. Friday at 6 o'clock to be exact, because that's when I plan on dropping my videos. Every week, until I get more time to bring more to you guys. If you like these type of videos, story times, chit chats, girl talk, just let me know and I'll keep it up. Just let me know what y'all like to see and I'll keep bringing it to y'all. I'm just trying to entertain y'all. I'm just trying to keep y'all happy. I'm just trying to what's up? No, I'm just kidding, but yeah, until next time.